Hi everyone, welcome. Today, we're talking about something nobody wants to deal with, limp mode on your Chevy Silverado. Limp mode is a safety feature. It severely restricts your truck's power and speed. It's there to prevent further damage when a problem is detected. We're going to discuss some common causes. And then, we will explore troubleshooting steps. We'll also cover some temporary fixes that might get you out of a bind. Remember, these are not permanent solutions. Always get a professional diagnosis and repair done as soon as possible. Ignoring limp mode can lead to bigger, more expensive problems. First, let's talk about what causes limp mode. Many issues can trigger it. A very common culprit is a faulty sensor. This could be a mass airflow sensor, MAF, throttle position sensor, TPS, or even an oxygen sensor. These sensors provide critical information to the engine control unit, ECU. If the information is incorrect or missing, the ECU might activate limp mode. Another common cause is transmission problems. Issues like low transmission fluid, a faulty solenoid, or internal damage can all trigger limp mode. Problems with the engine itself, like a misfire, can also cause it. A clogged catalytic converter can also be responsible. Electrical issues, such as damaged wiring or a loose connection, can also trick the system. Now, let's look at some troubleshooting steps. The first and most important thing is to read the trouble codes. You'll need an OBD-II scanner for this. Plug it into the diagnostic port, usually located under the dashboard. Write down all the codes that appear. These codes will give you a clue as to what's causing the problem. Once you have the codes, research them online. Look for information specific to your Silverado model and year. This can help you narrow down the possible causes. Next, check the easy things first. Inspect your fluid levels. Make sure your engine oil and transmission fluid are at the proper levels. Low fluid can often trigger limp mode. Check your wiring harnesses. Look for any loose connections, damaged wires, or corroded terminals. Clean the terminals with a wire brush if necessary. Now, for some potential temporary fixes. Disconnecting the battery for about 15 to 30 minutes might reset the ECU. This can sometimes clear the code and get you out of limp mode temporarily. However, the problem will likely return if the underlying issue isn't addressed. Inspect and clean your MAF sensor. A dirty MAF sensor can cause inaccurate readings. Use a MAF sensor cleaner specifically designed for this purpose. Be careful not to damage the delicate filaments inside the sensor. If you suspect a transmission issue, consider adding a transmission fluid additive. This might help improve shifting and reduce friction, but it's not a permanent fix. Remember, these are temporary fixes. They're meant to get you to a mechanic. They are not a substitute for proper repairs. Ignoring limp mode will only make the problem worse. Continued driving in limp mode can damage your engine or transmission. This could lead to much more expensive repairs down the road. Always prioritize getting your Silverado properly diagnosed and repaired by a qualified mechanic. This is the safest and most reliable way to get back on the road. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful automotive tips and tricks.